Eli. This happened 3 times. On the 3rd time, the old prophet finally figured out what was going on and said, that must be the Lord. And here's what you say. He told Samuel what to say. And sure enough, he went back to his bed and God spoke to him in an audible voice and called out his name Samuel. And the Bible tells us that Samuel said, speak, Lord, for your servant hears. And from that moment on, he learned the voice of God and he grew in sensitivity to that voice because he obeyed. Obedience brings sensitivity. Disobedience brings dullness of hearing, insensitivity. Now, there are other obstacles to guidance. I don't have much more time, but I do want to hit a couple of them, especially one. A rebellious heart. A person who is not determined to do the will of God cannot hear from God. That's why those who are not saved can't hear God. It takes a miracle called the new birth for them to be granted spiritual hearing. But I want to deal with, again here, mainly Christians this morning. There is one other obstacle that's called self-love. Mainly, self-love will manifest itself in 2 ways. I've already mentioned one, by the way. Trying to use God and His power and His blessings to do your thing, like that young preacher. To even want to be filled with the Holy Spirit so that you can do as you've planned. And to do it with success. A lot of that's going on in American Christianity. A lot of that's going on in churches right here in Paducah this morning. Preachers have got up and they've prayed and asked God, now fill me with your Spirit so that I can do what I think will please you. What I think needs to be done. And God's not going to bless that. But there's another way in which self-love manifests itself, and it's the fear of loss.